Hello and happy Tuesday to everyone. This is your team meeting information for October the 8th of 2024. A reminder that next Friday, the 18th, is the end of the term. That's our first quarter. Then we'll begin our second quarter. That will end at winter break. That's a quarter of the school year already gone. It's hard to believe. But make sure that you're passing your classes. That is the most important thing we're doing here, is earning credit. And mind your attendance for the next couple weeks. Attendance has been really good this term, and I really appreciate everybody being here every day. Make sure as we finish up the term that you're not jeopardizing those credits and therefore your seat here by missing any school. You do have to pass your classes to remain on our roster here. So that's super important. One, that you're moving towards graduation, and two, that you get to stay at this incredible school that we have. So make sure you're doing that. Also, a reminder that Edgenuity courses need to be completed by that time. If you're going to have another one next term, which is part of your graduation plan, if you have one, make sure that your Edgenuity credit recovery courses are done by that time as well, preferably earlier. Save days clarification. We've had some questions about your save 4 days and how that works and doctor's notes. So this is a clarification to try to make that as simple as possible. So we are treating save days and then also your attendance policy violations somewhat separately here. So for the purpose of save days, excuses, that means doctor's notes, court paperwork, etc., do not affect your save days. If you miss school for any reason, that deducts from your days. So let's say you had strep throat for 4 days and you went to the doctor and they said you were excused from school for those 4 days. Great. We won't say, you won't be in attendance of or in violation of our attendance policy for missing those 4 days. And then if you miss a 5th day, we won't say, well, you don't get your credit. But you've already used your 4 days away from school. So you still have to come all the way until Friday, regardless of the reason that you miss school. We only have like 38 days per term. Missing 4 is pretty significant. It's about 10% of the term. We're not going to gift you another 4 days because you were sick. This is to incentivize people to literally be here every single day. Now, kind of already hinted at this, but excuses, those doctor's notes and things like that, do keep you from being dropped from our roster due to attendance if you exceed your 4-day allowance. We understand that sometimes you might be injured, sick, summoned to court, etc. We are not going to drop you from our roster for those reasons or hold your credits. So it is important that you bring those notes and documentations of things, reasons you missed school, for the sake of remaining on our roster and earning your credits. But it doesn't mean you're going to get to gifted another set of 4 days or however many it is because you had an excuse. So I hope that clarifies that a little bit. This will start next week. So after Monday, if you save 4 days, you could miss Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Pretty sweet. You have to be passing your classes, though, to take any of those days. And you have to have completed your Edgenuity course. So if you have saved days and you still haven't finished your credit recovery, you got to be here until that's done. So another reason to finish those courses. We will have another open testing session again tomorrow, 10/9 of 24. We got the year twice on there. My bad. This is a mandatory session for David, Dakota, and Natalia. I have talked to you guys about staying to do that voluntarily for the last 3 weeks. The time is now. We're not waiting anymore on this. If you are serious about graduating in a timely fashion, you will be here tomorrow for that test session. Forms. On Team Tuesday, there are 2 forms that are important today. The first is a garden volunteer form. If you are very passionate about gardening and the culinary arts and things like that, and you would like to be involved throughout the year in garden volunteer opportunities, fill out that form and say so. Also, there's an NHS yearbook form, and this is an opportunity for you to talk about your experience at school. I know some of you are very passionate about these things and would love to share with others, the positive experiences you've had here. So that form is actually going to be shared with the NHS yearbook staff. We also have a yearbook here at this school. Miss Kybel heads up that kind of big project, but this is for the NHS yearbook that everybody gets. We have a couple of pages in there spread about the central campus, and they would like some feedback and some quotations from students. So your teachers are going to give you a little bit of time this block to do this if it's something you want to do. No pressure if you don't, but respond to those questions, and yeah, maybe see your words enshrined in the yearbook for eternity. Counselor visit requests. We have for years here at this school had a link in the Team Tuesday page that would notify counselors that you had made a request to visit with them if you were experiencing some kind of need. Um, the high school has now offered that to their students as well. So we are going to continue that practice, but the form might look very slightly different. But this way, all the counselors will have their requests in one place, not two different forms. And in addition to the link in Team Tuesday, we'll be posting some QR codes throughout the building. By the time this video gets out, hopefully I'll have already done that in the bathrooms, hallways, etc. But that's just yet another way for you to access that form and get in a request if you want to make one. Counselors at Central, we also now have a practice, this is new this year, where counselors from the high school are spending Tuesdays and Thursdays on a rotating basis here at Central Campus. So just to make sure you know their names, Heidi Clanton is the counselor for students with last names starting with A through E. Melissa Lewis has F through L, Rachel Newkirk, M through R, and Kaylee Tharp has S through Z. She is here today. Now, these counselors may visit with you outside of their alphabetical assignments. They will be, I think I have this on the next slide, in classrooms throughout the building and visiting with individual students about all the things that counselors do. Counselors are guidance counselors. They help advise students about post-secondary opportunities, college, career, technical education. They can help you kind of look at your credit situation. We go over that every quarter, but they are also experts in scheduling and graduation plans. So anyhow, just know that they're going to be in the building and that they're here for you. So yeah, we're really glad to have them here. We have a very small staff. There aren't very many of us adults in the building, and this is a great supplement to, our instruction, guidance, counseling, etc. We need all the help we can get to offer the best services that we can. So welcome them, and that's who they are if you see them. The calendar. Picture makeup day is tomorrow. That's Wednesday, October the 9th at 1:30 p.m. We did the original picture day in the morning, makeup in the afternoon in case we have students flexing or whatever. So that's tomorrow. Look nice if you have a makeup picture to take. And there will be no CTEC next Monday and Tuesday. That's October the 14th and 15th. I think that's also true on Friday the 18th. And so if you are a driver, you can drive home. If you have a ride, you can arrange a ride home. Otherwise, you're welcome to stay here at school and just join us for the afternoon on Monday, Tuesday, and also Friday. So that's calendar stuff. And I believe that is actually it for today's team meeting. Trying to make this fairly short. Do want you to have an opportunity now to fill out those forms and give some feedback for the yearbook staff at the high school. Have a good rest of your Tuesday, and I'll talk to you soon.